Hi everyone, my name is Balázs Heller, and today we are going to talk about the 15 spiritual qualities which help you to become successful in your everyday life. No matter if we are talking about relationships, if we are talking about your career, if we are talking about self-development, if you are talking about your health or sports, these 15 qualities, if you develop them within yourself, they will give you this inner peace and continuous guidance towards your success in your everyday life. Number one, humility. We must learn how to humble ourselves down to something which is much higher than ourselves. This is the key word of surrender. If you heard before, surrender is a practice which we do when we worship that divine consciousness. This is why people go and do their prayers. This is why people go and practice their meditation. This is why we are reading spiritual holy scriptures, to understand how I can serve my higher purpose in this life. Because we can live in our lower animalistic nature, or we can grow and develop all our qualities with humility to serve this higher consciousness. So make sure that in order to develop humility, practice all those spiritual practices which have been taught for thousands of years from all different spiritual paths, religions, masters and gurus in human consciousness. One of my most powerful practice, which I've been doing since let's say my age of 20, is prayers. And the other one, which is very powerful, is meditation. These two are so uplifting and so much training our mindset to understand that I'm nothing and everything at the same time. This God consciousness is within myself, guiding me through all challenges and giving me this inner compass in my everyday life. Second one is passion and devotion. Being passionate in your everyday life is basically the fuel for growth, fuel for making this life worthwhile. When I'm passionate about my life, it means I'm living my truth. I'm living from my heart. So whatever you do in your life, make sure to be truthful in it. Because without truthfulness, there is no passion. Let it be your work. Choose a career which you can do from your heart. Not for the money, not for other reasons, but purely because you know that this is which serves the best for making a better world. Number 3 is oneness. There is a beautiful concept by my master Baha'u'llah, who says, the earth is but one country and mankind its citizens. Think about it. What creates the most amount of suffering in our society? Separation. Let it be racism, let it be nationalism, let it be inequality between woman and man. All this injustice is happening because we do not understand the greatest spiritual teachings of today, which is that we are all one. There is no her and me, there is only us, because we are all beautiful souls flowing through this very short-lived earthly materialistic life. And you know why we are here? why we were smashed into this physical reality? To realize that. To realize that I am not this body. Because the body looks that I'm separate, you know, this is an entity and he or she is a different entity. But if I look deep into the eyes of every person I meet, I right away connect to his or her soul. And when we connect, I call this soul-to-soul connections, then you have no more sense of separation. You just simply realize that it is the biggest illusion and the biggest source of suffering in your everyday life. So whenever you argue, whenever you try to convince, whenever you try to be on a higher state or a lower state than the other, you are creating separation. We are one divine collective consciousness, so much interrelated. We would not be able to exist without one another. We are human beings designed in a way, in this physical form, to share, to love, to inspire each other. Without that, there is no inner peace. When I'm not fulfilling this contribution in my everyday life, serving this oneness in my everyday life, then I'm going to suffer. Because the soul wants to continuously connect and to feel this connection being strong. Connect with the divine. This is called our beautiful vertical alignment between this higher consciousness and me. And then there is this horizontal oneness, which is between all creatures belonging to one another. The next, which is the fourth one, is faith. My master Abdu'l-Baha says, faith is fewness in words, abundance in deeds. Without having a clear belief system, your mind will be so much distorted because it creates its own, based on the belief systems of the society, the belief systems of this material, self-oriented, egocentric concepts, which is based on I need to survive. Well, if you think about it, if you know that you are this pure consciousness, you know that you are the light belonging to this divine source, and you have this strong connection, faith, in this co-creation of our reality. Co-creation because there is the divine intervention or divine guidance which we are continuously supported, and then there is the free will which we are gifted by this creator that allows us to choose. And once this two is interconnected, this is when we have a strong faith developed in our everyday life. This is where we really truly know that everything is happening for the right reason and the right time, and we accept and appreciate whatever comes because life is for me and not against me. That is true faith. It doesn't matter if you believe in God, if you believe in the universe, if you believe in Allah, if you believe in Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad. It doesn't matter. But what truly matters is, do you really understood the concept of deep faith, belief in this higher consciousness, because that is your greatest inner compass, which is truly guiding you through all your challenges, all your difficulties. As long as you are connected towards this light and walking the path of service towards this light, you are all sorted out. There is nothing to worry about. Anxiety, stress, depression, anger is all the symptoms of being here. When I'm in my heart, these do not exist anymore, because the qualities of faith and the qualities of deep inner belief, self-belief, creates all this power, all this positive attitude towards life. The next one is number 5, living in the here and now. I continuously observe as I'm doing my life coaching sessions with my clients is they are taken by, they are so much corrupted by the mind, which is hijacking them either to the past through their guilt, or to the future through all these fears and worries about the unknown. Life, the whole life which we are going through, doesn't exist anywhere else but in this right moment as I speak to you. And it doesn't matter what happened yesterday. It's gone. There's nothing I can do about it beside forgiving to myself, to others, and to learn out of it and moving forward. And there's nothing I can do about the future because it doesn't exist. What I can have is what we discussed, this positive attitude and faith and the vision about the future, but not being stuck in it. I'm going to be happy once I find the right partner in my life. I'm going to be much more fulfilled if I have more money, I have more time, I have more this, I have more that. You don't need anything, my friend, because you are complete. You are complete the way you are right now. Tomorrow never comes. And if you are not fulfilled and content with the present moment, do something about it right now, not tomorrow. Stop blaming, pointing fingers to your parents, to your exes, to your career, to your whatever. This whole life is a beautiful playground. Make it worthwhile. The next one is gratitude. Be grateful for everything which comes into your life, good or bad, right or wrong. It's all part of who you are. And the next one is to be always not just in the shallow water, but go deep, jump into the deep water, start swimming, get wet, get disturbed, be excited, be challenged. That's what develop all your amazing qualities. My children are coming, so I need to stop here, but I will continue this beautiful journey with you. Keep on practicing and be in the here and now. Namaste.